Watch the crowd explode as the Trojans score their 10th point during Taylor University's annual Silent Night basketball game, followed by an eerie Christmas carol send-off at the game's end, Friday, December 8, 2017 in Upland, Idaho. Jenna Watson /IndyStar. Students and fans clear the court after storming it to celebrate following the Trojans' 10th point scored during Taylor University's annual Silent Night game, Upland, Industrial, Friday, December 8, 2017. Students honor the decades-long tradition by dressing in costume and staying silent until the Trojans score 10 points. Photo, Jenna Watson /IndyStar, by photo. Upland take 2,000 frenzied college students and deck them out in costumes Halloween couldn't handle. Load them up with the energy and enthusiasm of a 4-year-old binging on M&Ms. Cram them like sardines into a tiny basketball gymnasium and keep them church quiet for a set yet simultaneously undetermined amount of time. Watch paid Moyam ensue. Conclude with a Christmas carol and a festive party. Got all of that? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, Taylor University senior Tim Fleming said with a laugh. But that's part of what makes it so special. Looking for logic behind Taylor University's Silent Night, one of the most mesmerizing and unforgettable traditions in all of sports, is a lost cause. While you'll definitely find some rhyme they do sing Silent Night after all, you'll struggle to find much reason. Students used to come to the annual event dressed in pajamas, but now the crowds are a mosaic of madness that on Friday night included Oompa Loompas, a pair of two-man wind turbines named Mary Kate and Ashley, long story, and more than a dozen students dressed up as McDonald's French fries and a salt shaker. Why? A link has been posted to your Facebook feed. No one really knows. Okay, but why do they stay dead silent and unleash havoc after the Trojans score their 10th point? Why not 15 or 25? Arbitrary. All right, so how long exactly has this been going on? It's complicated. Frankly, the origins of this constantly evolving tradition are fuzzy, but they are also ultimately inconsequential. It really doesn't matter why Taylor's decades-old ceremony is the love child of Christmas, Halloween on steroids and a college basketball game. It just is, and it works here when it has failed everywhere else. That magic moment #TweetItPic.com/OAJ5JFNNST. Silent Night is the holy union of community, creativity and barely controlled chaos. It is about having a religious experience at a religious school. Upland, Industrial is a town of just under 4,000 people, so the students of the tiny Christian Evangelical University equate to more than half the population. They are a family, and just about every one of its members shows up the Friday before finals week. Some even camp out in gym lobbies to score prime seats every December to unleash a pent-up energy the likes of which you wouldn't think possible from this sleepy hamlet 75 miles north of Indianapolis. I tell people you just have to see it for yourself, said Casey Coons, a Trojans assistant coach, the second leading scorer in the NAIA school's history and the man known as the patron saint of Silent Night after he scored the 10th point all 4 years he played. Coons said his all-time favorite Silent Night moment isn't any of those chaos-clinching buckets, but instead the time he saw a student dressed as an OBGYN deliver a teddy bear in the middle of an opposing team's free throw.